You know, this was my first introduction to a Keynote SIGOS Leadership Summit, and I found it very interesting, very useful. What I liked about it was that it was a small group of people, but they encompassed a broad range of operators geographically and also in the industry ecosystem. What I enjoyed was the very frank and candid dialogue about real issues that are facing us. We spent a lot of time talking about quality of service, whether it's end-to-end, whether it is just the network. We talked about things such as how much monitoring and testing is appropriate, and how do you decide how much is appropriate, and how much should companies spend on it. And once they spend on it, what's the benefit? What do they do with the information they get? That was very, very interesting. And then lastly, I also found it very interesting when we talked about roaming, and not only in the context of quality of service, but also in the context of price shock or sticker shock, when people roaming, particularly with data roaming charges, coming home just to find that they got this huge bill because they didn't know that they would be paying these charges. You know, I go to a lot of conferences. I moderate many conferences over the years, having been part of this industry. What I found unique here was, even though this is a conference that is put on by Keynote SIGOS, there was not a marketing or a sales angle to it. I didn't see people tapping potential customers on the shoulder and sitting them down in the corner and trying to strike a deal, which, by the way, you see in a lot of conferences. The other thing that I found very good was the content is very focused, the participation is very good, the issues that they talk about are real, facing the industry today, and last but not least, it is a smaller group of people. So it's not a group of thousands or hundreds where you cannot have good intimate dialogue. So I found it very useful.